Welcome to Dealer Solutions. Today I will guide you through the CRN application process for an organisation. Prior to lodging the CRN application for an organisation, you will need to ensure that you have performed a list customer transaction to establish if a CRN exists already. If one cannot be located, then you'll need to lodge a CRN application. So let's get started. For our example today, we have discovered that a CRN does not exist for this organisation. So now we need to lodge a CRN application. We can do that in one of three places. The first being clicking on the QT tab, then CRN Online. This will bring up the online CRN application box to be completed. The second option is, if you have a client card already created, you can access it from the Home tab. Then choose Card and then double click on the applicable client card. Then within the next screen, on the right hand side, click on License and then you can click on CRN Application. The third and most commonly used, which I will now demonstrate, is from the QT tab and clicking on Transaction. Then choose either a registration or a transfer. For this example, we're going to edit an existing registration transaction. And now click on Customer tab. Go into CRN1 selection and select CRN1 Application. Any new organisation requiring a CRN must verify their existence by supplying registration numbers. You can access this list of acceptable EOI by clicking on Show Identification Requirements. We now need to select that the application's for an organisation and complete the fields available. The first field is Customer Name. Street address, and any postal address. If the customer is garaging the vehicle at a different location, complete the garaging address field. If you hold a fax or a copy of the garaging address documents, then tick the appropriate boxes. And if you click on the box to the right of these fields, it will have the garaging addresses requirements. So I'm going to go back to the screen and click on both boxes and click Next. Within this screen, you'll need to select what company type the application is for. When the company type is selected, it will change the field below. In this example, I have selected the company as the type, and you can now see that the below field has been modified to indicate an ACN number is required. Please note that an organisation's ABN cannot be used as evidence of identity. An ABN is 11 characters long and only proves registration with the ATO. It cannot be used to support a CRN application. Under ACN, indicate if you are updating an existing CRN, a new branch, or an address change. Then click Next. Within this screen, select the method for sending your new customer application in evidence of identity and/or garaging address documents, and then click Lodge Request. A priority support box will open at the bottom of your software to show where your request is sitting in the queue. This is so you can track its progress. You can now close your transaction. Your priority support box will refresh automatically every 10 minutes. However, you can force a refresh for any new responses by clicking on the refresh button. You can see here my CRN application has been responded to, and now I'm going to update the transaction. It is now confirming that it has updated my client card and my transaction with the new CRN. And now it's going to remove my support call. Going back into the registration transaction, you can see now that the client's information has been populated. This now concludes our time looking at the CRN application. If you need further assistance, please call us on 1300 66 1133. Thank you for choosing Dealer Solutions, and good luck.